Muncher here, and today we are talking about one of the weirdest plane crashes that happened in history, and it was caused by a predator you would not expect. So on August 25 of 2010, an L-410 turbojet operated by Filair was going from the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo on a round-robin route, also known as a route that starts from an original city and hops to others like a bus and eventually comes back to the origin. On this flight are 21 people on board, including the CEO of Filair. So after the flight takes off from Kinshasa, the pilots were aware mid-flight that they were running low on fuel, which is mistake number one. Always calculate the correct fuel for the route you are flying and the payload you are carrying. On the way to Bandundu Airport during this round-robin flight, the plane was coming on to final approach and the flight was so close to landing. Even with the significant fuel shortage, the pilots did not notify anybody on the ground that there was anything wrong, when suddenly people from the ground realized that at 1 p.m. local time, the plane had crashed 1 kilometer short of the runway into a house with nobody inside. Was it a faulty fuel flow meter? Miscalculation of gas? Or too big of a payload? From the 21 people on that flight, 2 were found still alive, but only 1 lived to tell the tale after getting to the hospital. The Congolese Ministry of Transport opened an investigation as well as other agencies, and the lone survivor is now being interrogated. The survivor told the authorities that the cause of the accident was panic due to a dangerous animal, and the animal was a crocodile. Yes, a crocodile on a plane. And the reason that there was a crocodile on the plane in the first place is because a passenger was trying to smuggle and sell it. And that passenger smuggling the crocodile did not tell anybody what was inside the duffel bag, when somehow the crocodile escaped and caused panic to all of the passengers inside the plane. The air hostess and passengers ran away from the crocodile towards the cockpit, which essentially distracted the pilots, which in turn caused the crash. And on top of this, the crocodile survived the crash. The only reason why the crocodile isn't alive today is because it got a blow to the head from a machete afterwards. During the investigation, it was still unclear whether it was distracted flying that caused the accident or a fuel shortage, but the world will never know. If you guys want to see more aviation content and just stories in general, drop a sub and like this video to see more random shit.